Welcome to the Vanarama National League Highlight Show on BT Sport. There's plenty to see in today's show, including Wrexham being rumbled at Solihull, a new leader at the top of the league, and our first managerial casualty of the season. Sam Ricketts has had an almost perfect start to life in management at Wrexham. He's already targeting a promotion push in his first campaign in charge of the Dragons, and they'd responded by going unbeaten in 6 games, collecting 14 out of 18 points. A stark contrast to Solihull Moors, who after winning their first 3 games were without a win in 3. The hosts had the best chance of the first half when Jack Storer's long ball was flicked on by Danny Wright, Adi Youssef unable to finish. Mike Fondup-Tellem has been shipping in plenty of goals for Wrexham, but it was Chris Holroyd who came close to opening his account to mark his first start of the season. His header straight into the hands of Ryan Boot. Solihull had failed to score in the 4 previous league meetings against Wrexham. Keeper Rob Lainton maintaining that when Wright tried his luck from close range. The deadlock was finally broken in the last 10 minutes at Damson Park. The free kick headed down by Liam Daly and into the path of Alex Goodger, who tapped in his first goal for the club. Solihull become the first to beat Wrexham and move up to 7th.
It was one of them games today where it could have been a bad game for us, because obviously Wrexham are flying top of the division, or it could be a good one. You know, huge following, good atmosphere for us. You either flake away or you respond, and I thought all the boys to a man responded manfully. I thought it was a real good team effort.
Really good at home, to be fair. Solihull really good at what they do, very effective, and it's hard to play against. And for 89 minutes of the game, we did that well, and just from one set piece, we were caught napping a little bit and ended up with a 1-0 defeat.
Unbeaten at home, FC Halifax had scored in all of their National League matches this season. Gateshead hadn't won in 3 in England's 5th tier. In a first period in Yorkshire dominated by the hosts, a cross from new loanee Joe Scars was headed wide by Ben Tomlinson. It was almost half-time when Halifax made the most of a poor Gateshead pass, countering through Matty Coslow, who then set up Jordan Preston for a goal against the club he left in the summer to sign for Jamie Fullerton's side. After the interval, as the visitors sought an equaliser, Jack Hunter was denied by Sam Johnson. 1-0 it ended as always scoring Halifax go top, winning 4 out of 4 at the MBI Shea.
Moor Lane was the venue for a first ever meeting between Salford and Barrow. Graham Alexander's side were looking to maintain their unbeaten home record, whilst the Bluebirds were after back-to-back victories following their win against Braintree on Saturday. It started well for the visitors as Jason Taylor's shot rifled into the back of the net from the edge of the area. That's his first league goal since August 2015. The Amis, backed by 3,000 fans, responded almost immediately, courtesy of their high-profile summer signing. Adam Rooney, who swapped the SPL for the National League, bringing them level with his 6th goal of the season to become the division's leading scorer. Into the second half, and Salford were able to pull away with 2 goals in 3 minutes. Nathan Pond became the first new name on the score sheet when he rose highest to a corner for his debut goal since signing from Fleetwood. A handball by Jack Hindle seconds later resulted in a penalty to Salford. Danny Lloyd stepped up and scored the winner. The Amis are now the joint highest goal scorers in the division.
Delighted again with the players' response, you know, to get an equaliser. Fantastic finish again from Runes, and you know, second, we just at half-time we just talked about, you know, continuing to do the good things and just tidy up on a couple of other issues, and I thought we did that, and you know, we're delighted with a 3-1 win.
It hasn't been the kind of start Dover Athletic fans are used to under manager Chris Kinnear. It's been a successful second spell at Crabble, winning promotion to the National League and consolidating Dover's position as a top-half team, but only 1 win from their last 6 has raised concerns. Kinnear's side were at unbeaten Leyton Orient, who secured a 1-1 draw with Gateshead on Saturday in the 89th minute. Close to the break in East London, a long O's free kick was headed down by Marvin Ekpetita to Josh Karoma, who was denied superbly by Mitch Walker. A few minutes into the second half, Joby McAnuff was involved in a short corner for Justin Edinburgh's men, and thanks in part to a deflection made it 1-0. McAnuff hadn't scored since the final day of last season. Late on, a really classy move from an Orient side playing with confidence. A continual threat all game, Karoma eventually got his goal, a second of the campaign. Into added time, the hosts went direct in search of a third. On as a sub, Matt Harrold connected with a Miles Judd cross as the O's remain undefeated. Dover are now third from bottom.
It's been a difficult start to life in the 5th Division for Havant and Waterlooville, with just 1 win registered in 6 games. They headed to Hayes Lane to face a Bromley side with an unbeaten home record. A quickly taken free kick resulted in the opening goal inside the first 10 minutes. Omar Bagil racing in unmarked to head in past Ryan Young. The lively forward doubled his tally just after the half-hour mark from Bromley's second chance of the game. Another free kick and another header from the former Forest Green frontman. But it was teammate junior Ajadi Azokwe who stole the show after the break, grabbing his first goal of the game against the run of play. The 24-year-old on loan from Colchester United found space on the edge of the area and fired his shot into the top corner. But he had one more blow for the Hawks, who were hit on the break. Ajadi Azokwe, the second player with a brace to wrap up Bromley's comfortable victory. Havant, who've conceded 12 goals in 4 games, play Hartlepool next.
I think I showed an intent today. I played all my forwards because I wanted a win. I think we needed a win, especially after Saturday. So to get that 4-0 was phenomenal. But hopefully in our way, we've just said thank you to the supporters.
We've got to get tough. I think the first 2 goals we conceded, 2 set pieces, and we always pride ourselves on being strong and from set pieces and organised, and we got undone today really early by 2 and found ourselves on the back foot.
Hosting Chesterfield, Hartlepool United were going for a 3rd straight win after losing their opening 4. On Saturday, Pools came from behind to beat Dagenham 2-1. Just over a quarter of an hour gone at the Victoria ground, the hosts attacked on their left, resulting in Nicky Featherstone with his left beating Callum Burton to open the scoring. Matthew Bates' men continued to push for goal in the northeast, but on this occasion, stretching Michael Woods couldn't convert. Before the half was up, at the other end, a long Sam Muggleton throw made its way to Zavon Hines. No goal, though, for the ex-West Ham player. Chesterfield, having won their opening 3 of the season, were staring at a 4th loss in a row. A chaotic corner in the final minute was eventually blazed over by loanee Hayden Hollis. 1-0 it ended. It's 9 points in just over a week for Bates and Hartlepool.
We thoroughly deserved it. I think, we said, we've performances this year have been brilliant in possession in terms of playing, but we've showed another way to win today, where it's guts, determination, great defensive display, not just from the back 3 by the way, but from the whole team, and it gives them confidence that they can grind the result out sometimes if they need to against a very, very good Chesterfield side. They're one of the favourites to win the league.
Fair play to Hartlepool. I thought they fought like lions to defend their goal, every one of them in their team. It was a great atmosphere for the home team, and we couldn't break them down.
Still to come, winless and rock bottom. Dagenham and Redbridge are blunted by former boss John Still. And 10 men Sutton are stumped by Aldershot once again. Our cameras travelled to Mill Farm, where 2 unbeaten sides were going head-to-head on Bank Holiday Monday. Harrogate are enjoying their first ever campaign at this level and came up against an AFC Fylde team that are aiming higher than their playoff finish last season. Watching this one for us were Kevin Davis and Adam Somerton.
It goes from Cardle, and Crowsdale just couldn't keep it down. It's a good chance, though. It's sat up nicely.
Yeah, we're disappointed with that. So just take up a good position there.
Bulking up, good ball to Leasley. It's towards Thompson at the back post, who's going to have a chance here. decided not to lay it off, and then the shot's off target. Well, Knowles was in a great position and he decided not to pull it back for him.
Yeah, I'm surprised Knowles has not got onto me. It's a good run from Leasley. We know what he's all about. Great delivery once again, and Francis Angol just gets under the ball. That's the second time it's happened. We saw Knowles then. It's a great position.
Croasdale, Hardy with the neat turn. There was movement from Rowe, and he's got Bond, who's gone beyond him, as has Hardy. It's a nice interchange, and it's broken for Croasdale, and now it's Cardle. Filder threatening here. It's Cardle. It's off target. It did take a nick though. It'll be a corner.
Oh, nice pass there, nice little first-time layoff there from Bond, and he just falls kindly. Think Croasdale's going to have a shot there, lays it wide, and just cuts in on his left. Just takes a deflection over.
Joe Cardle's ball in there, and it's towards Kane, and he's brought it down. And it's a great save by the keeper, but still there's danger. It's Bond. They're queuing up in the middle. He couldn't find any of them.
Here we see the corner there, there's a bit of shirt pulling there, Byrne.
In by Byrne. Now the potential of a counter-attack here for Harrogate. Thompson raiding down the right. Knowles waiting in the middle. Here is Knowles! Great save! It's a brilliant stop that by Lynch.
It's another really quick counter. Just gets caught underneath the ball there. Luke Burke, and goes for a great little touch from Knowles, cushions it. There was Jay Lynch, spreads himself really well, takes a stud in the chest for his efforts there.
They've worked this well. Burke and Hardy! Oh, brilliant save! Wonderful reactions from Belshaw.
Well, it's good football again. Started with Tasdemir. Nice little pick out this time. Did get a bit of quality. Nice, great ball there, and it's a good save, isn't it, from Belshaw?
It's into a good area, and it's off the bar. Langmead with the header. It's Hardy's ball in, and Rose arriving! Good stop.
Another good save from Belshaw. Disappointed not to score, really.
Muldoon. Crossover towards that back post where Beck's won the header. Oh, and that was a chance. One that Kerry couldn't take.
Well, this is what Mark Beck gives you. It's a great ball to the back post, and it's a lovely little header back, and he arrives. Great timing there from Kerry, but just can't quite keep that shot down.
Williams. Straight in there. It's Kerry. Came off back of Burke, and there's the ball back in again. Oh, what a cross that was. Any significant touch, and surely it would have been 1-0. A point apiece, nothing to separate Fylde and Harrogate.
I'm disappointed because we have high standards, and we've not, certainly in possession, done as well as we have been. Listen, I suppose I'll reflect the next day or two to get. If someone had offered me 2 clean sheets on Friday, Saturday, Monday, I'd definitely have taken it.
I said at half time there's absolutely no reason to be worried. You know, go and express yourselves, try and enjoy the game, and be yourselves and be in the moment, which we have been for 6 games, but you could see for half a game we're a bit off it.
Sutton United's visit to Aldershot didn't start well, as Jamie Collins, bringing down Jacob Barclay-Agyapong, earned the visitors' captain a straight red. The Shots had never been beaten by Sutton and made their extra man advantage count with seconds to go before the break. Scott Rendell beat Jamie Butler to score a second of the campaign. Gary Waddock's hosts needed the points after losing 4 of their previous 6. After the restart, Barclay-Agyapong made it 2-0. It's the winger's first senior goal. Both of these teams made last season's playoffs. As Sutton attempted to respond, Ross Lafayette blazed over from close range after coming on as a sub. The pressure on the home team continued into added time, and as a result of an off-the-ball incident, a penalty was awarded by Carl Brook. Aswad Thomas was knocked down by Luke Howell. Lafayette sent Jake Cole the wrong way to make it 3 for the season, but Aldershot hung on, maintaining their unbeaten run against Sutton.
think sometimes when teams go down to 10 men, they block it off and make it difficult for you. But I thought we went on and done really well with the spare man.
Obviously the sending off I think had a big impact on the game, and obviously Aldershot get the 2 goals, we get a goal back, and then we had a little bit of spell for 5 minutes where it looked like we could have got the equaliser, but we didn't really capitalise on sort of the nervousness of Aldershot really.
3 wins in 4 games had put Eastleigh in mid-table territory as they welcomed EBBSFLEET to the Silver Lake Stadium. The visiting keeper Nathan Ashmore was tested early on, but a fall from the number 1 resulted in a yellow card for Eastleigh's Alex Winter. The Spitfires came agonisingly close to opening the scoring when James Constable's close-range effort hit the crossbar. They've scored 3 goals in 3 home games so far this season, and they did have the ball in the back of the net on Monday, but it was ruled out for offside. With just over half an hour played, Eastleigh were reduced to 10 men for the 2nd time this season. Winter shown another yellow card, this time for a foul on Ebu Adams. The Fleet capitalised and scored before the half-time whistle. Andy Drury providing the cross to last season's top scorer Danny Kedwell, who fired into the bottom corner. A second goal was in the offing for the visitors when substitute Luke Coulson found space and beat Ross Flitney, but not the woodwork. The 1-goal defeat means Eastleigh have now lost 3 of their 4 home games.
I thought first half we were the better team. Then we went down to 10 men. We hit the crossbar, we had a goal disallowed. I've seen the goal disallowed. It's not offside. I've freeze-framed it. It's easy for me afterwards. Not slaughtering the linesman, but he got it wrong. And the first yellow card on Alex Winter is a joke. Absolute joke.
After coming from behind on Saturday to beat in-form FC Halifax, Boreham Wood played away to Maidstone United, who had lost 3 of their last 4. Jay Saunders' hosts went in front at the end of the first half in added time, Jack Paxman scoring for the first time in a year. Then on the hour mark in Kent, a sweetly struck Angelo Bellanta free kick made it 1-1. Could another comeback be on? Luke Garrard praised Josh O'Meara after he scored twice against Halifax. The forward, who's on loan from Charlton, beat Lee Worgan to make it 3 goals in 3 days. Maidstone have now lost 4 out of 5.
I think we deserved a lot out of it, to be honest. I thought they were a better side on the day, and probably man for man, better on the day. Simple as that. I ain't going to try and sort of blow smoke over it. We weren't good enough on the day.
That's turned out to be Saunders' last BT Sport interview as Maidstone boss, as the club have decided it's time for a change after 7 years. Saunders led the Stones to an impressive 3 promotions in 4 seasons from the 8th tier. Steve Watt has been placed in caretaker charge.
Dagenham and Redbridge's financial issues cost the club their legendary manager over the summer. John Still swapped the east of London for the north, and on Monday he welcomed his former side to the Hive. It couldn't have started better for the visitors when Elliot Romaine put them ahead inside the opening seconds of the game with a superb shot from just outside the area. That's his 3rd goal this season. They almost doubled the lead when Lamar Reynolds raced through on goal before Mark Cousins used his feet to stop the oncoming danger. At the other end, a mix-up at the back for Peter Taylor's side almost cost them, before keeper Elliot Justin handled the ball outside the box. Yellow card from the referee. Barnet, who celebrated their first win of the season away at Chesterfield at the weekend, were able to equalise before half-time. A neat 1-2 between Wes Fonguk and Byron Harrison before the number 18 netted his first senior goal. Dagenham had picked up just 1 point all season and saw the chance of their first victory slip away on 63 minutes when Jack Barham made it 2-1 with another stunning strike. The last chance of the game fell to Daggers substitute Tommy Adeloye, but Cousins' quick reaction secured the points for Barnet. A 6th defeat for Dagenham sees them rooted to the bottom of the National League table.
After seeing off Maidstone in front of the BT Sport cameras, Maidenhead United took on winless Braintree Town inside the opening half an hour in Essex, and Adrian Clifton half volley made it 1-0 to Alan Devonshire's team. With moments to go before half-time, a delivery from Remy Clarima out wide found the unmarked, powerful Io Oberlei, who got the better of Ben Killip to double Maidenhead's advantage. On the other side of the interval, Braintree attacked through the middle. Sub Rhys Grant connected with Christy Patterson, who failed to trouble Carl Pentney. The in-control visitors should have scored again with 10 minutes remaining. After effective work by Nana Owusu, James Akintunde somehow missed Braintree's open goal. Still, 2 victories in 3 days means Maidenhead climb clear of the relegation zone.
You know, the boys made some silly mistakes earlier in the game, which cost us really, and going at 2-0 is hard work. But we changed it around second half, and we was trying to get a goal, but it obviously didn't come.
Braintree are paired with Dagenham and Redbridge, both without a win to their name and propping up the foot of the table. Aldershot are out of the bottom 4 after their win over Sutton. Back-to-back victories for Barnet and Maidenhead have improved their positions. But up at the top, we have a new leader. Halifax's home form has been excellent, and if that continues, they could seriously improve on their 16th place finish last season. Only 3 unbeaten sides remain: AFC Fylde, Harrogate and Leyton Orient, but all have tough games coming up this weekend. Join us again this coming Sunday from 11:30 p.m. on BT Sport 1 for more highlights of the Vanarama National League. And if you enjoy our coverage, we have more live and exclusive action when HAVANT and Waterlooville play Aldershot on Wednesday the 5th of September from 7:15 p.m. Then on Saturday the 8th of September, we're at EBBSFLEET as Daryl McMahon's men welcome Gateshead to the Cufflink Stadium. That one is from 5 p.m. on BT Sport 2. Both of those games can also be watched on our 4K UHD channel. That's all we've got time for this week. We'll leave you with some of the best goals from Bank Holiday Monday. See you next time.